Good morning, beautiful souls. So today I'm bringing you the message for the 25th of August. These are timeless. So whenever you feel drawn to listen, there will be something here for you. If you would like to sit or to lay down, to open your energy, to drop into your heart, to connect to your essence and ground into the central sun of Middle Earth, then this is for you. You are allowed to want something different. Beloved soul, there are dreams we carry for so long that they begin to feel like promises we have made to ourselves. Perhaps you once imagined where you would live, what you would achieve, who would remain beside you, how success would look, or the person you thought you would need to become. Then life happened. You changed. What once excited you no longer does. What once seemed important has become strangely irrelevant. Things you never imagined wanting have begun to feel deeply meaningful. This is not failure. This is evolution. Sometimes we remain loyal to an old destination simply because we have already travelled so far towards it. We think changing direction means the journey was wasted. But perhaps everything that you have lived has helped you understand yourself more clearly. You are allowed to discover that the dream you once pursued belonged to an earlier version of yourself. You are allowed to say, I don't want that anymore. You are allowed to prefer peace over recognition, time over possessions, meaning over appearances, a few genuine relationships over countless acquaintances, a slower life over a consistently impressive one. Or perhaps your heart wants something bigger than you previously permitted yourself to imagine. That is also allowed. Growth does not always make us quieter. Sometimes it awakens an appetite for life we had forgotten. The important question is not whether your desires look sensible to everybody else. It is whether they still feel true to you. Today, consider what you are pursuing simply because you once decided you should. Does it still belong to you? Or are you carrying an outdated version of happiness because you never stopped long enough to ask yourself whether it really fits? There is courage in changing direction. There is wisdom in admitting that something no longer nourishes you. And there is freedom in understanding that you do not owe your younger self the exact future they imagined. You honor that version of yourself, not by remaining unchanged, but by allowing everything you survived, learned, and hoped for to become wisdom. Perhaps the life you are building now looks nothing like the one you once pictured. It may even be better. Not necessarily bigger, not necessarily easier, but more honest, more spacious, more alive, more yours. So give yourself permission to revise the plan. Keep what's still resonates. Release what does not. Dream again from the person you are today. You haven't betrayed the path by changing direction. Changing direction may be the path. And the closing affirmation for today. I give myself permission to evolve beyond my dreams. Expectations and definitions of happiness that no longer belong to me. I honor who I have become without requiring myself to remain there. And if you'd like to place your hand on your heart and simply say, I am allowed to change. I am allowed to choose again. And I am allowed to create a life that feels true to the person I am becoming. Everything is in transition. Everything is in evolution. Do not remain stagnant because it doesn't fit anymore. Allow yourself to expand and evolve. Allow new things to excite you and release what no longer fits. Ina kara aruun sunu koikiaha arasan shiki in kara ora usun sinai kiai kiahu und ko ai kianasan ishunu koi ikiai kiasun. In the quiet of the morning, sit in silence. Honor what has passed. Evaluate what is here and move towards what is becoming, what is evolving, what is awakening, and what is changing. Until we meet again, Namaste.